Peace Pride Society. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning. Thank
Good
you for having us.
morning.
Thanks so much for being here this morning. We're here to talk about some Pride Week activities in general, one of which is the art show, which is always a lot of fun. But the deadline for submissions for the art show is coming up pretty quickly here at the end of the month. So, JP, why don't you tell us a bit about the art show and what it's all about and what people need to do to get their art submitted?
Yeah, absolutely. So we will be having an art show at the Cultural Center with the Peace Gallery North.
Yeah.
They are so happy to have us there. So if you want to submit your artwork and have an exposition with us,
Yeah.
you can send your information to FSJ Pride Art Show at gmail.com.
I see.
Deadline will be April 30th.
Okay, so you got a couple weeks to get in on it. Is there like a theme anybody's kind of been you've kind of encouraged people to follow or anything like that, or is it kind of open to interpretation? Whatever you kind of want to submit.
So the theme for this year is Pride in the Community. So it doesn't necessarily has to be Pride as in LGBT plus.
Yeah.
It can be whatever makes you pride. For example, I come from Central America, so my pride is being a Latino, an immigrant, and a worker here in Canada. But as well, LGBT member.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
it
see.
can be anything you want that makes you pride.
Wonderful. And then you said the submission's April 30th. You have to
Yes.
have them submitted by. I think also I saw on the website there's all the information there on northpeacepridesociety.ca on how to submit and whatnot. So, but that's just one of the things happening during Pride Week. Now, you didn't want to. Not everything's set in stone yet exactly, but Lyle, you had said there's lots of cool things we're looking forward to doing for Pride kind of this coming year, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. So Pride Week this year is going to run from May 27th, with the kickoff being the art show opening reception. And, further to what JP said, submissions to the art show are open to all artists, all abilities. Even I submit something, and I would not classify myself as artistic at all. But it is a chance, especially somebody interested in having something display in a gallery setting. It's a great experience, right? And it's very inclusive. Any type of media we accept, of course, it has to fit through the doors, right? And
so
but
it's got to be small enough that you can, you don't need
absolutely.
a truck to like
So
load
it's
it
not
in.
just paintings; it's photography.
Yeah.
We have people crocheting some things, and so far we have about 15 artists signed up.
Wonderful.
And incredible statements associated with them. The biggest thing that I've always kind of found is that there's a personal artist statement attached to the art piece.
Yeah.
Just something how you interpret pride in the community. But if I talk about Pride Week coming up, so that opening reception is May 27th.
Yeah.
And we got a few things going on throughout the week. So does the city as well. It all kind of ends on June 3rd, which is the Pride Walk and Festival. So that'll be starting at 2 p.m. down at Centennial Park. It'll be kind of the same setup as we had last year, where we do kind of the route around the city complex, around the Pomeroy and Festival Place and that. And then, it ends about 5:30, and then we have a dance afterwards in the evening. So this year, our theme coincides with the color green because it is the next color in the Pride rainbow that we've been sort of following since 2019. So this year, green in the Pride rainbow represents nature, and so that's kind of the theme this year. Living authentically as nature intended, which is kind of all inclusive there. And JP and his partner, they created the design and it looks amazing. So I'm really looking forward to it. We got a lot of stuff going on during the week, so I'm really happy for that.
Awesome. It's going to be so much fun. Okay, again, Pride Festival is June 3rd, as you said, kind of in the usual place at Centennial Park. But before then, and we'll be talking about that a lot more before then, April 30th is the deadline to get your submissions in for the art show, the Pride Art Show. Again, you can go to northpeacepridesociety.ca for more information on that. Anything else either of you want to say today before we wrap it up this morning?
Just a huge thank you to all the support in Fort St. John. Fort St. John as a community is very supportive and very accepting. And we just spent the weekend at the trade show there and had lots of people come up, really excited for what's going on and had a lot of good things to say. We do have to deal with some negativity, but hey, for the most part, it's all great. So, but yeah, and we hope that everybody comes out. Of course, the event is open to everybody.
Yeah.
You know, it's family friendly and lots of entertainment and performers. And I think we have a special MC coming to do the event again.
Who may that be?
He did an awesome job last year. One of my favorites. So, come on out, right?
Excellent.
And I think it's important to point out that the call for artists is not for just adults. If kids wants to have an exhibition with their parents, they're more than welcome to do that. Sometimes kids, they want to have a platform, and this could be a platform for them along with their parents. So I totally encourage them to have an exposition as well.
Wonderful. Well, that's a great thing to know. So this art show is open to all ages, I think is the best way to put it. Again, northpeacepridesociety.ca for more information. Lyle and JP, thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Deb.
This community interview is supported by your Member of Parliament, Bob Zimmer. Stop by his office in Fort St. John at 9916 100th Avenue and in Dawson Creek at 10421 10th Street.